Alright, so today I have my Snowolf AUG. I believe this is the A3 variant with the flat top rail. I've taken it to a couple Airsoft games, and I mean, I had to swap the spring out because the FPS on this, it was chronographing at 300 or 430 to 440 FPS, and the fields I was playing at, they have a 400 FPS max. So uh, if you are going to get this, I would recommend swapping out that spring just to lower the FPS. But let's get a deep dive into this. Mags, they work flawlessly. This is the high cap that it comes with, and this one also came with a mid cap. This foregrip here is kind of loose, but it is sturdy, and you can set the angle however you want. I just leave it vertical. Charging handle. The spring is pretty stiff in there, but it comes with these rubber plugs. You can remove them both, but it gives you access to your hop-up. And yes, you can just... I swapped out the tip for a H-bar muzzle brake. This trigger, I'm coming from a world of M4s and SR47s, so this trigger was kind of weird at first, but it really it just grows on you. When you switch it, this is on safety. There's semi-auto. You'll have one little circle. When you push it all the way up to do full auto, this one you can do a half squeeze. You can kind of hear it. That's semi-auto. You can hold it and it won't fire, and then you pull it all the way back and it's full auto. Hear it? So half is semi, and all the way is full. I did have to modify this one with the spring, and I did change up the hop-up bucking, just because the stock one, it was kind of giving me some weird groups, but I got a yellow maple leaf hop-up bucking in here, and I mean it shoots pretty accurate. I would say, especially from coming from the M4 world, going into a bullpup, it looks weird, but it's actually really comfortable. And then later on, I got the other receiver to get the actual ACOG scope. I don't know when that's showing or turning up, but when it does, I'll definitely install it and do another video. But I mean, man, this thing is just... This is a bullpup. This is what they should have been. All of them. The nice, convenient mag release, and it's fully ambidextrous. My wife, she is left-handed but right eye dominant, so now she's got more than just her little M16 to play with now. And I mean, who would blame her for picking this over the M16 now? It's just, oh man. And to clean it, all you gotta do, push this, turn this up, and this barrel actually pulls out. There's the hop-up unit. And then, as you can see, after this, all you have to do to remove this receiver, all you have to do is push this button here, and this whole upper receiver comes out. And then, like I said, when that scoped receiver comes in, you can pretty much just swap them in and off the field, or during gameplay even if you wanted to. And I mean, that's it. That's the body. So I mean, even if you wanted to paint it and keep the barrel and everything just black, there you go. Tape up the trigger or even remove it. Because in here, it's just all screws. And then that way you can have the nice black trigger, selector switch, everything. I mean, this is pretty rigid plastic. I have dropped it a couple times and it's got all kinds of scuffs and it's been dragged on the floor. It's been dropped out of one of the little castles that we got at one of my local fields, and I mean, I haven't seen any cracks. It's got a lot of blemishes though. That angle, but I mean, there's a good scratch all the way across. There's all the blemishes. And I'll tell you what, you bring this into game day too, it's definitely a talker. There's a couple people that have accidentally mistaken it for not being a Snowolf. And then when you tell them it is a Snowolf after they shoot it, or they're like, hey, this is kind of nice. And then you tell them what it is, like, oh, that's crap. But a little while ago, you just said it was pretty cool. But I mean, overall, it's also got a rubber butt pad, or plate. And that's actually where your battery goes. I need both hands. But once you actually take off that rubber piece, there you go. And it's got a fuse, so in case you do plug in, a bad battery or a short battery, your fuse would go and not your actual harness and your MOSFET. And then inside as well, there is, let's get some good light. There's that screw to change out the spring. And then the door, it's just this little lever at the bottom here. You push that back plate comes out, and then your gearbox comes out. In case you want to change your gear set, motor, just shim your gearbox. I mean, from the factory, it does have a lot of gear whine, so I would recommend shimming it. I'm going to see how long these gears hold up, just because, well, it'd be interesting to see. That's what I've done with all those ones over there. I leave my gearboxes stock and see what goes first, and then I upgrade that. Upgrade the weakest link first, and then I like to have an easy break or a fail-safe in my gearboxes. So if something does go, I want it to be the easiest and cheapest, fastest thing to fix. But I mean, I've had probably a whole that's probably 5,000 BBs through it so far now. The whole little green ammo EMG can. And I mean, I haven't had any issues other than, like I said, just swapping out that hopup bucking and the spring. But overall, I would say this is a really, really good rifle to have, and I'd highly recommend it into your arsenal if you are looking at a bullpup. I hope this helps, and stay safe out there.